Hi, I'm Trisha from Beyond Barriers Personal Training, and today we're going to do supersets. Supersets are a great way to build muscle when you're short on time. Normally, when you're trying to build muscle with strength training, you do a set and then you rest 30 to 90 seconds afterwards. But with supersets, you can do the same muscle group, 2 exercises back to back, then take 30 to 90 seconds rest. This is a great way to elevate your heart rate and boost your metabolism, all the while strengthening your muscles. So how we're going to do it in today's workout, because we're short on time, is I've got the superset, and then we're going to move on to another muscle group. So because we're moving on to another muscle group, by the time we get back to that first muscle group that we did, we would have already spent about 30 to 90 seconds resting that muscle group. All right, so that allows us to do a total body workout, and we're going to go through it 3 times. 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. I'm giving you 15 seconds because I expect you to do more weight than you typically would do if we were just doing a cardio HIIT workout. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin with a short warm-up. So we'll start with a side reach, and then we're going to come down to the floor. You might hear some popping and cracking on my end. And then we're going to walk our hands across to the other foot. We're going to come up, and we're going to side bend and reach to that side. Side bend and reach. Walk the hands across. We're going to do one more on each side. I typically like to start with this one. It's just such a great stretch to kind of ease into the routine. We're going to do one more. Walk your hands across. Now we're going to do some butt kicks and chest openers. So we can start warming up the chest, warming up the arms while kicking the butt at the same time. Ease into this one here. So each time that you push your arms back, you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch every time. The first time around, just take it easy. And then from here, we're going to move down to the floor. We're going to walk our hands out. We're going to do push-up. So you're going to walk your hands out, do a push-up, and then walk your hands back to downward dog. Then we're going to alternate one heel down, the other heel down. One heel down, the other heel down. Then we're going to walk our hands back out again. Push up, walk hands in, heel down, heel down, heel down, heel down. Again, one more time. Push up, walk the hands back, one heel down, then the other. And then we're going to walk our hands all the way up. Big stretch overhead. And we're going to go cycle through those 3 one more time. So we're going to do side stretch to begin with. Come down. Walk your hands across. All the way up. Side stretch. Down. Walk your hands across. And up. Let's do 2 more on each side. And other side. Now we're going to do a little chest opener, butt kick. Really open up that chest. Get those arms warmed up. Kick in the butt. And then from here, we're going to go back down to the floor again. We're going to walk hands out. And you can even do your push-up on your knees if you'd like. Walk your hands back in. Lower one heel, then the other heel. Just do that about 4 times. Walk your hands back out. Push up, back in. Little heel touch, and in. Touch, touch. Let's do it one more time. Walk the hands back. Alrighty, walk your hands up all the way. Big stretch overhead. And then we're just gonna bring it into some body weight squats. So let's go ahead and chest up, shoulders back. You wanna hinge at the hips a little bit. Try to keep your chest up, try to keep that back straight. There we go. We're just gonna pick up the heart rate a little bit, so we're gonna do some jumping jacks. You're welcome to jump yours out. I'm gonna step mine out. And then from here, we're gonna go down to the floor. We're gonna do 7 mountain climbers. You can do those fast, or you can do them slow. We're gonna go one at a time. And if this is too challenging, you can even bring yourself up to an elevated surface and do your mountain climbers that way. Just a quick switch. Alrighty, so let's get back up on our feet. We're gonna go right back to the squats. And if you're new to squats, the best way to start out is by sitting in a chair. Just sit into the chair, stand back up. And then as you feel stronger, you can just go to touching the chair, but not fully sitting. But it's always good to start with a chair because then you have a pretty good idea of the depth, and it helps you get used to kind of allowing your hips to fall back without you actually feeling like you're falling. And then from there, we're gonna do some jumping jacks. And then let's move to the floor for mountain climbers. So when you're doing your mountain climbers, think about your form. You want your head, shoulders, in alignment, nice straight back. Hips are down, they're not in the air. Alrighty. And rest. All right, so moving on, we're gonna do 10 exercises. Each muscle group, we're gonna superset. So we're gonna be doing 2 exercises for each muscle group back to back, all right? So some of these muscles, like the biceps and the triceps, those are our smaller muscles. So we don't need to like dedicate a whole exercise to them alone because we hit triceps and biceps when we do back and chest. So if you are short on time, you always want to make sure that you are spending more of your time on those bigger muscles, right? Because those secondary muscles like biceps and triceps, you really don't have to spend that much time on. You could throw those at the end of your workout. But today what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze them in with our legs and our core. So we'll get it in there, but it won't be the primary exercise. All right, so we're going to be working for 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. All right, and I've got a whole like array of weights in front of me, probably about 4 different types of weights. So you want to have those close by so you can switch them out. for all the different exercises that we're doing. So we're gonna be starting first with bent over row. You're gonna grab your weights, flat back, hinge back, bend over, okay? So let's get right into it and just follow along with me as we go. All right, so we're off, okay? I'm grabbing my heavier weights for this one, going flat back. Good tempo here. I love to think like 1 second up, 2 seconds down. We have 10 seconds left to go. This is going to go a lot quicker than you think. And then right after this exercise, we're going to move into reverse fly with a close grip fly. So the palms together, out. Then we're going to turn it in like riding a motorcycle and then back, right? Grab your light weights for this one. Palms together. All right, turn in that grip. Out. Palms. Turn your grip. Palms together. And then think like motorcycle. Out. Rest. All right, on the floor, we have chest flies. We're gonna press, come down, face, palms facing, press again, turn, okay? Right. Press, kneecaps down, palms are facing each other now, press, turn it. So you're gonna turn, so your grip is gonna change every time. I want you to bring your weights together where they touch each time. All right, we're gonna stay on the floor. We're gonna continue to do chest press, but we're gonna go underhand grip the whole time. Underhand, so you've been like this, we're going underhand with it. And go. So we're doing the chest press. We just happen to have that underhand grip now. One second up, 2 seconds down. Rest. Okay, moving on to the shoulders. We're gonna press in the front of the body, out to the side, press. This one's gonna get tiring really quick, so I'm just gonna grab like a middle of the road weight for this one. Out to the side, press. In the front, out to the side. I just worked shoulders yesterday, so I'm very tired. This is actually a really hard exercise for me to do right now. Okay, sticking with shoulders. Remember, we're supersetting, so now we're gonna go thumbs up, out to the side, down. Thumbs up, to the front, down. Grab those light weights for this one. Front, side, down. Side, front, down. Don't forget to breathe. Now we're gonna work some abs. This is where we're gonna be throwing in our triceps. So we're gonna come down the floor. We're gonna do skull crusher. So we're gonna bend the elbows, weights towards the face, come up, crunch. Skull crusher, crunch. Bend at the elbows, crunch.
That crunch is not a very big movement. Okay, rest. Now, let's see how this works because I have my weights all around me, but we're going to be doing leg lifts. We're going to go to the side, center, side. So we'll go side, center, side. So when we go to the side, we're going to be working more of the obliques. It's actually easier if you put your arms out to the side. And you can do this with bent knees if it's too much. You can even do single leg in the middle. All right, after that one, we're gonna hit the legs a little bit. So we're gonna do a suitcase deadlift, and we're gonna bicep curl at the top, okay? This is where our bicep curls come in. All right, so gotta get a little bit more organized with my weights. They're all over the place. Suitcase. Suitcase deadlift means that you're squatting and hinging at the hips at the same time. So I like that it's called suitcase deadlift because just think about, I'm picking up a suitcase with proper form. All right, that's it. And then we're gonna move on to a reverse lunge with a 2-second pulse. So we're gonna lunge back, 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. Here we go. 1, 2, switch. And switch. Take your time with this one. It's important that you remain balanced when you do these lunges. All right, now we're back to the beginning. So we're going back to bent over row. Going in 3, 2, and here we go. Nice flat back. Make sure that you're using your core to support you. Almost there. Rest. Now we're going to grab our lighter weights. We've got palms, turn it, and back. All right, where are my weights? Here they are. Okay. And with this a little bit of rest that we're getting, your heart rate should be elevated. If it's not, then you may not be challenging yourself. Okay, now we're going to be doing the press on the floor. Press, turn it in, press. Okay. Here we go. Press, turn that grip. Touch the weights every time. All right. Whew. Now we're going to be doing the underhand grip. So the reason I have you do underhand like this is because we're actually working lower chest. There's upper and there's lower chest. So underhand grip, bring the weights together, back down. And actually think about squeezing the chest every time you press those weights up, give it a good squeeze. So you're leading with your chest instead of your arms. There we go. All right, let's get onto our feet because we're moving on the shoulders. We're going to be doing front press, out to the side, press out to the side. All right, here we go. All right. I tell you, this is the hardest exercise for me today. So my shoulders are so tired. All right. Now we're going to be doing that front raise, out to the side, lower, up, front, lower. Here we go. Up, side, down. Keep weights at shoulder height, no higher. Ooh, these shoulders are tired. All right, down to the floor. We've got core, tricep, skull crusher crunch. All right, here we go. Getting all my weights mixed up. All right. Skull crusher, crunch. So we're only bending at the elbows. It's a very small movement at the top with the crunch. Try to control it. All right, put your weights down to your side, and we're gonna do lower down to the side. And I'm gonna show you a little trick in the middle here. If you don't wanna lower both legs, you can just lower one, and then both to the side. And like I said, you can always bend your knees. So you can bend knees and then lower one leg at a time. So you really need to do what feels good on the back. All right, we're on our feet. We've got the suitcase deadlift with the bicep curl. All right, here we go. Deadlift, curl. So this is a squat and a deadlift at the same time. Try to transfer some of your weight to your heels so you can really feel it in those glutes. All right, now we're moving on to that reverse lunge with the 2 pulses. Going in 3, 2, and here we go. So make sure you get your balance. That's always kind of the tricky part for me, having long legs. Lunges are not that easy. It's all because of balance. And just feel that glute activation in the front leg. Rest. Okay, we're doing this one more time, starting with the bent over row. All right, if your back is starting to hurt on this one, go lighter weights and just control the motion. Okay. Real change comes from having great form. So if you can't have great form with heavier weights, then make sure you drop it and just slow it down a little bit. All right, now we have the fly, close it back. And here we go. Okay, now we have chest press on the floor. Press, turn it, press. Here we go. Turn, press. Think about that chest. Lead with the chest. There we go. All right, take a short rest. And then we're going to be doing the underhand grip. So hands facing this way. Think lower chest. Here we go. Keep that chest up. Ooh. Feel the squeeze in the chest. All right, on our feet, we've got shoulders. All right, I'm dropping down on this one. Want to make it to the end, okay? So here we go, to the front, side. Front and side. It's our last time through, guys. Hang in there with me. Oh, this is a tough one. All right. Woo, glad that was over. Okay, now we have thumbs up. Oh, that's if you can get it up there. All right, and here we go. Oh. No shame in dropping weight on this one either, guys. So if you need to drop weight, go for it. All right, down to the floor. We're gonna be doing that tricep skull crusher crunch. Here we go. Skull crusher, crunch. So the weights come close to the face. Don't touch. Keep going. And then next we have the leg lift and side to side. Here we go. So you go to the side, either both legs or one at a time. All right. And then we're back on our feet again. And this is it, just 2 more exercises to work legs. All righty. Here we go. So think chest up, shoulders back. Want to keep the glutes engaged. All right, last exercise. Reverse lunge with the pulse. Going in 3, 2, here we go. Five more seconds. And that is it. All right. It's that easy. If you've got 20 to 30 minutes, try to do a routine like this at least 2 times a week, and you're guaranteed to start seeing results and start putting on muscle. So I hope you enjoyed this routine. If you want more of a challenge, you can do it again and 1 or 2 more times, or you can just write down these exercises and do it for 45 seconds at a time with 15 seconds rest instead of 30 seconds. So I hope you give it another shot. And please subscribe to our channel so you can be notified when we release new videos, which we're doing all the time. And check us out at beyondbarrierspt.com. There's also helpful information and a blog on there for you that you can read as well. And we hope to see you back here. Have a great day. Thanks.